morning. Great morning. What are we up to today, Samantha?
We're looking rough.
Seeing
Seeing Olivia.
We're seeing Olivia Damn Rodrigo. My little sister texted me this morning. Do you have 70 bucks to spare? Do you want to see Olive Rodrigo? I was like, sure. I said, yeah. And she said, for real, you want to vein me? I said, wait, what? She said, hurry, yes or no? I have 3 mins. And I said, you got her locked in your closet or something? And I was like, sure. And she was like, you pay me. I sent her $70. She said, okay, sick. She said, we're seeing Miss Olivia in concert in Cincinnati. I don't even know when this is. Oh, people are like lining up legitimately at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So, or 3 a.m. some of them. So we're gonna be lining up at 6 a.m. I've never done that. I've never camped at a concert.
I've never been to a concert, so woo!
First concert. I'm getting ready and then I'm gonna show y'all my fire outfit. Here it is. Here's the fit. Which shoes?
Here's my fit, guys.
Oh yeah, come show them your fit.
I haven't done my makeup yet, so.
Isn't that dress so cute though? I feel like we really fit the Olivia vibe. Show them your nails.
Yeah.
So I did those and I also did these. Sour nails.
Jewelry reveal. I got this yesterday at Tropical. We have this going on. Super cute, super cheap.
This is like my 3rd day being single. I'm sure you guys remember my boyfriend, but he's no longer my boyfriend, so it's okay, because guess what? I get to party at Olivia's concert today. Okay, we're going, but I just wanted to show you this because it's an apple juice bottle that we put Mio in and we got snacks, but let's leave because someone's getting on clumsy. Do they not have rain? Guess I can do like these bad boys, but I spent $30 at the gas station. So we're walking up to some music center now and it's cold and we're gonna be out here for 8 hours.
Longer than that.
12 hours, sorry. How foggy it is outside, guys. Look at Sam sporting her blankie. Yeah. These scooters laying around make me want to think that I just want to like scoot there. But I'm like, it doesn't seem realistic. This bag is like a flower. So cute. Oh. Line. Okay. Show us the snack haul. What do you got?
I'll do the stuff we got from mom. Cheez-Its.
Yum.
Multiple flavors. I must call these Cheetos. Cheetos. Little bars. I love these.
Oh, there's one for me.
Oh, nice.
That's so cute. Thank you. Ew, that's for you. Zebra cake.
Pretzels?
Yeah, girl.
Mustard.
I told you we got pretzels.
Orange Doritos. Donuts for Brecky.
Donuts for Brecky.
Oreos. Some water. We got Dr. Pepper.
We got breakfast, lunch, and dinner right here.
Yep.
The line has migrated, so we have to be like all against this like road. So that's the line ahead of us. Tea time. What do we got? We already knew that. Bring them out. Bring them out. Oh my gosh, let's taste test them. Well, I kind of thought that we should get the chocolate ones, not the powder ones, because the powder ones would ruin our outfits. I feel like I don't look good. I just feel like I could have done better.
Me too, but I did my makeup in the dark.
Oh yeah, no, you guys, she literally did her makeup in the dark,
pitch black
in the car. It was night and foggy, and I couldn't see my mirror
Yeah,
with her
we were
light
driving
on,
for
so
like
I was like,
an hour and a half.
almost 2.
Almost 2. Guys, it's the exclusive Olivia Rodrigo donut.
It's an O
She
for
took a bite.
Olivia.
Clickbait. Guys, Olivia. Tour bus? Question mark?
Instagram guy. They're moving the tents, so we are moving up. Took a nap, like for not long, I don't know. And we're moving up. What is it? Almost 1? It's like base. It's like basically 1. We are moving up to the barricades. We are in the barricades. Oh my god. Okay, so literally they had us say it's 4:30. It's 4:30 right now, and they said that the show was gonna. Oh, it's 4 right now, and they said that the show was gonna start at 6:30. They were gonna start letting people in, and they just like all of a sudden announced that the barricades are open. So I mean, like crowded in amongst each other, and she had to leave the merch line. Like I don't know nobody knows what's going on, and there's like people who have been here for like only an hour, like up at the front, but we've been here since like 6 a.m. so it's kind of like unfair that way, so I don't really know what's going on, but I'll keep you guys posted. Just a little update, everybody here is like massively sunburnt, and there's like people passing out, asthma problems and stuff. We're all so crammed together, so I'm hoping for the best.
Been here all day, behaving yourself. We appreciate that. Everybody's going to get in the building. We need you to start backing up a little bit to make some room for the people up in the front, please. So back up.
You're like not feeling like this. Yeah, it's want to be on the ice.
It's crazy. It's my sunburn. Alright, so we're finally making it to the merch line. Finally, like, kind of like the crowd like settled down and everything, but yeah, I'm getting merch now. Okay, so last time we talked to you guys, this was crazy and everyone was like all pushed together and passing out, but we spread out and it's doing better and we got our merch. So basically we have like, how long? Like 45 minutes?
What time is it? I have no idea.
I have no idea. Do you know what time it is?
5:49.
5:49? Okay. Well, we got like 40 minutes, yeah. But we met some friends. Do you want to say hi? Hi. So this is my new concert friend. Alright, we're finally moving up. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is such a close angle because I can't like extend my hand, but
It's okay.
it's happening. And
Thank you.
Alright guys, so these are all of my feeling I know, because like they're all getting through. We're in. Where? We're here? Okay. Where? Okay. Alright, that's how close we are to the stage, guys. Oh my god. Do you like one of these? Excited? Yeah. We're moshing. Don't be so dramatic. So today is Monday and the concert was on Friday. So I just wanted to kind of go over like everything that happened at the concert, because I don't think a lot of people like realize, you know? So after the concert, you know, I recorded a little video clip of us explaining what happened, but I thought that we were very like scatterbrained at that time, so I wanted to kind of wait until I've like collected my thoughts a little bit more, and then I can tell you guys in like a calm, concise way what happened. So basically the way that the concert was supposed to go was we were supposed to wait in the line. They were supposed to open the barricades and like slowly let in the people from the line. Well, that's not what happened. So they opened up the merch line, and so everybody went to the merch line, and including Sam. And then they came around and, well, first of all, Sam was like in the merch line for like almost an hour. It was crazy. I was like wondering if she was okay, and you know, it was really hot and she was getting just like so sunburned out there. But anyway, so yeah, then they came around and they came to me and they said the barricades are open, and we were like, what? So everyone just started running to the barricades, and everybody that was from the merch line just went straight to the like concert line, and the numbers didn't matter anymore. The line didn't matter anymore. It was a crazy like free for all. Once we were in the barricades, we were like shoulder to shoulder. There was people pushing through, trying to find their friends. Sam's blood sugar drops, and so I'm like, hey, because you know that bag we had Oreos with us, so I was like, hey, can I bring these with us? Like, my little sister's diabetic and she needs them. They were like, yes, of course. So we did. And it wasn't enough. She was just eating these like hot, mushy, like melted Oreos, and just like wasn't doing anything. So I was freaking out because I didn't know what to do. So we were like, we need to find you sugar. And so I saw a worker person, and he was like, does anybody need water? And I was like, I need help. And he was like, wait, what? And so like they kind of like let me through, and I was like, my little sister's diabetic. She needs sugar ASAP. And he was asking me like, would trail mix work? Would whatever work? And I'm like, honestly, anything you can give us would be great. Okay, so there was a girl next to her that had fruit snacks. So she gave us like 4 packs of fruit snacks, which was amazing because that's the thing that got Sam's blood sugar up. So thank you if you're watching this somehow. So yeah. And then we were standing in line and people started like passing out. Like someone had an asthma attack. So they were like, everybody back up. Like there's an asthma attack. And we were like, okay. And there was a girl behind us that was like passing out. And then there was a girl in front of us that was like passing out, and I don't even know what was going on with the rest of the line, but I just know everybody was having so many issues. It was kind of crazy. And then there was like people that kept screaming like, back up, but it's like we couldn't move. So like it's really the back of the line that needed to back up so that the front could back up, but some people just aren't that smart. I mean, she was getting really, really aggressive, like back up. And so I spoke up and I was like, hey, we have a sick person over here. We can't back up. She's like about to pass out on the ground. Like everybody's like fanning her. They're like putting shade over her. They're pouring water on her. They're holding water bottles like to her neck. Like she was not okay. And so I was like, we can't move back. And then she was like, oh, okay, well, like, can we move around like this group right here then? And I was like, nobody can move back if we're being honest here. So yeah, and then there was like a dude with like a megaphone, and he was like talking about how we need to like give each other space and stuff, and someone screamed something, and he was like, oh, like who said that, we can kick you the fuck out. And I was like, this man's just cussed over a megaphone. It was really funny, to be honest, but he was a nice like security person. It was great. And then they told everyone to back up, which didn't really end up happening, but yeah, so after that we were waiting in the line, and everything was great. And I mean, we were waiting for a long time. Everyone was still like really confused, but we kind of made the best of it. We made a lot of friends in that line, which was awesome. They started taking people through the barricades, and my little sister has an Omnipod and a Dexcom, so she can't go through metal detectors. And I told them this beforehand, and then they had to like hold us for a little bit. And so I was like, everyone else is like running through security and we can't get through. It kind of sucked. And then so we did get through, and we didn't get close up to the front, which made me upset because all the people in the line, we got wristbands. So I was number 211 and Sam was 212. Well, we were collectively 212 and 211. But there were people, like everyone that was like in front of us was like 300, 400, even 500, like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess not 500. I don't really know how many wristbands they gave, but I know it went up to 400 and there was 400 numbered people like in front of us. And I was like, that's just not fair, you know? And I know like the wristbands were like a fan thing, but I was like, it still doesn't matter because you cut the line, and it makes me upset because not all the other concerts went that way. So it was whatever. I mean, yeah. And so then when we were actually there was like, you know, we were pit. So, and I mean, I know that pits get crazy, but people were making me mad and making Sam mad. So I don't want to like harp on everything too much because I know it is a concert in a pit. Like, it's going to be crazy. We all know this. But when we were there were these 4 guys. Was it 3? It was 3 guys and 1 girl. And they were all like super tall, like very easily like over 6 foot tall. And no one could see, but this group of people were like, they were like a brick wall. So we couldn't get past them. And if you tried, they would like push you. And I was like, you guys are literally so tall. Me standing in front of you is not going to matter. So the entire concert, we were like looking through their hair, like between their heads, like we couldn't get through. But the thing that made me upset about this specific group was that there was a point, my cat's being so cute. There was a point in Good For You where the crowd behind us pushed everybody forward, and we, you know, got launched forward. So I like took Sam like in my arm like this. So we were like linked arms. And they're pushing us forward. And at first I was like, oh, cool. Like, we get to go to the front, like whatever. But those guys pushed back at us, and they were pushing back hard on me specifically. And I mean, everybody was pushing. They were pushing here, they're pushing here, they're pushing here, they're pushing here. And I couldn't breathe for a little bit there. And I freaked out because I was like, I've never, you know, been in such a crowded space where I couldn't breathe before, but I legitimately could not get a breath. So I was like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And then I was like, can everybody move? Can everybody move? But obviously nobody could hear me. And so I started freaking out, and then I started shaking, and then I started crying and like panicking, and I had a full panic attack, like in the crowd. It was insane. I had like a full panic attack, like in the crowd. And this girl next to me noticed, and she was like, oh my God, are you okay? And I just like kept crying. I just couldn't do anything about it. So then she like hugged me like that, and kind of tight, but like not enough to make me freak out. And it was so good because like when someone's having a panic, or for me, when I'm having like a panic attack or something like that, or I'm really upset, I like to be like squeezed, because if I'm shaking and I can't stop, then it kind of like makes my body like relax if someone's doing that. So that helps me like calm down a lot. And she just kind of like held me, and then like the part where it was like a damn sociopath, we like sang it together, and then I was like, I had like calmed down, and like she let me go and everything. But I was like, thank you so much. And then like the confetti dropped and all that, so we like picked up the butterflies and everything. But yeah, it was a really crazy experience. And people in the pit, I wish were like a little nicer, because we definitely got like, we moved up a little bit, but there were some people that we were traveling with that were there for less time and had like a way higher wristband. Some of them didn't even have wristbands. They were complaining about how like they were behind in the crowd, and I was like, we've been here since like 6 a.m. like we're upset too. And then they ended up pushing in front of us while saying they were gonna help us. So that kind of sucked. But kind of how concerts go, like you can't really expect like too much generosity when there's like a celebrity in front of you, you know what I mean? So I was kind of like, okay, like whatever. But it was definitely a crazy experience. And Sam and I were like totally, like we were not okay after the show. Like I couldn't even like walk on my sunburn. And so we sat down in the field and we watched fireworks, and it was like insane. Like my sunburn, you guys, was so bad. Like my entire legs were sunburnt. I was wearing a mesh shirt, so my back is sunburnt, and my like scalp is still a little sunburnt. My face is a little sunburnt. Sam has like blisters on her face now. Like we are, yeah. So after the show, we just like sat in this turf field and just like watched fireworks go off, and we're like figuring out when to leave because we were tired, we were hungry, we were sunburnt. Like it was crazy. And then we were both walking like we were like drunk or something, like because like I couldn't walk that well because my sunburnt legs, they were sunburnt so bad, and she couldn't walk that well because she was wearing heels the whole time, so her feet were like hurting super bad. It was crazy. But yeah, after the show we met up with two of the people that we met in line, and we were talking to them and everything. Shout out to Hannah and Kaylee, you guys are the best. So yeah, and then we drove home, which I was so tired driving home, but we made it safe and sound and everything. So yeah, that was our crazy concert experience. I really wish that the venue hadn't dropped the ball like that. It might not sound crazy to you guys, but it really, really was for us being there. And it was kind of upsetting, but you know, it's okay because I feel like Olivia's show was still great. She put on a great performance and everything. And you know, the crew there, like in the venue, were like trying to help us. Like they were trying to give us like water and stuff, and like they gave us like free food and everything. I couldn't eat the free food because it all had meat in it, but it's okay. The thought was still there. And yeah, so I just wish, you know, that things had gone a little bit different, but it was still a good time. So yeah, let me know if any of you guys went to the Cincinnati show. Like, how was your experience? Like, did you get super sunburnt? Were you hurt? Were you getting pushed around in the pit like super bad like I was? Like, I want to know like your guys' experiences as well in the comments down below. And if you went to the Cincinnati show, get yourself like some water and some sunscreen and some aloe and just like chill out, okay? But anyway, that's all for this video. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel to join my little fam. I got a lot of cool plans for us coming up. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye.